Welcome to another glorious episode of The Wretched Wrench. Please like and subscribe. We ain't done one of these in a while. Today we're doing an old 80s Lincoln Town car. Hope you like it.
To the casual observer, the most dramatic characteristic of Mark VII's innovative design is its beauty. In that beauty, there is an integrity of line as pleasing to the eye as the design of a fine sailing craft. Clean, sweeping, unbroken curves, a sense of grace in complete harmony with purpose. Shaped to move through its element with a minimum of turmoil and a maximum of efficiency, the Mark VII is designed to manage the air around it, to produce a superbly satisfying motoring experience. Design features like the aerodynamically tuned front balance, futuristic flush aero headlamps, aircraft-type doors that blend into the fuselage and conceal the channel moldings, windows virtually flush with the body, and the high rear deck design. Together form a striking contemporary style and a vehicle with a remarkably low drag coefficient of 0.38. Not only is that superior to every other domestic luxury car Ford Motor Company has tested, it also eclipses the aerodynamics of many foreign cars, including the Mercedes 300D, BMW 730, and Porsche 928. The Mark VII design is so slippery that it requires a mere 6.9 aero horsepower to propel it through the air at 50 miles per hour, an obvious benefit to fuel efficiency. But the advantages of Mark VII aerodynamics go far beyond the obvious. Its clean, unobstructed lines minimize air turbulence and wind noise outside the car to create a quiet ride inside. Its management of airflow helps the car sit down and handle better in the curves. Other benefits that flow from aero-efficient technology can improve engine cooling, passenger compartment ventilation, brake cooling, and high-speed acceleration. The 1984 Mark VII marries science and art to produce a new form of driving enjoyment. A luxury car in which form not only follows function, it improves it. The driver of today's automobile is expected to guide more than a ton of steel through an unpredictable environment at speeds where decisions are measured in split seconds. To assist in that task, the instrumentation on the Mark VII has been designed to provide the driver with clear, precise information on a priority basis. As in the cockpit of an airplane, what you need to know is immediately in front of you. Secondary instrumentation is located to the side to avoid confusing informational clutter. Your speed and fuel are measured with electronic precision and displayed digitally and prominently in front of you where they belong. Another instrumentation cluster on the driver's right and canted toward him contains a variety of easily accessible secondary controls and diagnostic indicators. The Mark VII monitors its own system and flashes this information to the driver on a need-to-know basis. Immediately below that are the controls for the TripMinder computer, which can be programmed to provide information on average speed, distance covered, fuel consumption, time to arrival, and a variety of other calculations. Below the TripMinder, controls for the electronic AM/FM stereo radio and the fully automatic electronic interior temperature control system, which monitors and maintains passenger compartment temperatures at levels you determine. An electronic roof header module carries additional vehicle diagnostic indicators, dual intensity courtesy map reading lights, and provision for powering the optional garage door opener control. This panel may also contain the optional electronic compass and a digital readout of exterior temperatures, as well as the control switch for the optional power moonroof. Thus, with a minimum of movement, the driver can receive critical information and activate all controls readily in a direct and natural motion. The seats in a Mark VII have also been constructed not only to support the driver comfortably, but to hold him firmly in place during cornering and acceleration maneuvers. The Mark VII cockpit, an impressive display of the science of ergonomics in action. all designed to maximize driver control and comfort. It helps you make critical decisions in an unpredictable world. To drive the 1984 Mark VII is to experience a luxury car that quite literally rides on air. Mark VII utilizes the world's first automatic computer-controlled air spring suspension system for a production passenger car, a Lincoln Mercury exclusive. It begins with nitrogen gas pressurized shock absorbers with consistent no-fade performance. Now add to that a system of pressurized air springs that replace conventional steel coil springs, and then control that system with an onboard microcomputer programmed to provide consistent ride and handling characteristics and vehicle attitude, regardless of the load in the car. Even as badly as we're distributing the weight in this demonstration, the computer will automatically instruct the suspension system to level the car front to rear and side to side until a level driving attitude is attained. It will then maintain that attitude along with a smooth boulevard ride over a variety of occasional unpleasant road conditions. In addition, there is the quick responsiveness of rack and pinion steering and linkage-type stabilizer bars similar to that utilized by Rolls-Royce. The 1984 Mark VII, responsive handling and a true luxury car ride. It's not like riding on air, it is riding on air. The extraordinary Mark VII is very much a personal luxury car. A car designed to fulfill your needs, your tastes, your vision of automotive achievement. It is available in a variety of contemporary images, including two distinct and distinguished designer series. The first, with fashion touches by famed European designer Gianni Versace. The second, elegantly appointed by the American designer Bill Blass. Or if your preference runs to the look and feel of the great road cars of the world, there is the specially equipped sleek performance of the Mark VII LSC, exceptional even by Mark VII standards. Each contains a full complement of luxury features as standard equipment, including an electronically fuel-injected V8 engine whose vital functions are monitored and controlled by a state-of-the-art onboard computer, the EEC-4. A full range of power assists, automatic interior temperature control, a state-of-the-art sound system, the very latest in precise electronic instrumentation, and even special rear seat heating vents, eliminating the disparity of heat distribution that causes the front seat occupants to bake while those in the rear seat shiver. In short, an exhaustive list of amenities. You may also order your Mark with features like a power moonroof, with keyless or illuminated entry systems, with heated driver and passenger seats that operate independently of engine temperatures, or with items like the extraordinary handling air suspension that is standard on the LSC. Every Mark VII is an expression of its owner's individuality and a testament to the Lincoln commitment to quality. In an ongoing survey of our owners, 90% told us they were completely satisfied with the automobile we delivered to them. That is a record of customer satisfaction we will match against any manufacturer of any product in the world. Today's Mark VII is built to meet and exceed the most significant standards in today's industry. Yours. Examine it. Test drive it. Compare it to anything you've driven before. The design and integrity of Mark VII is the fulfillment of our commitment to you and to ourselves. A commitment to create the very best, carved in steel, by Lincoln Mercury, where quality is job one. The 1984 Mark VII Versace Designer Series features more than 20 design accents selected by famed European designer Gianni Versace. These fashion touches begin with the unique exterior color and the striping accents on the body side and hood. The car features cast aluminum wire wheels and the Versace signature on the rear quarter window. The interior is done in desert tan, and the dual six-way power seats are in the designer's So style, covered in leather or Radcliffe cloth inserts with leather bolsters. Also covered in leather are the padded armrest, the gear shift knob, and the steering wheel. Each Mark 7 Versace also features an identifying plaque on the dash, illuminated visor vanity mirrors, and padded map pockets and rope cords on the seat backs. The 1984 Mark 7 Versace Designer Series, created by Lincoln Mercury, with a little help from a friend. Introducing the 1984 Mark 7 Bill Blass Designer Series. For this special car, designer Bill Blass has exclusive two-tone paint treatment with distinctive accent striping, cast aluminum wire wheels, and the designer's signature on the exterior. The interior is trimmed in a flaxen gold color. The dual 6-way seats are covered in either ultra-soft leather or in Radcliffe cloth, with Calgary cloth inserts in the designer's sew style. The steering wheel and gear shift knob are covered in leather. This designer car also features the Bill Blass logo on the instrument panel, illuminated visor vanity mirrors, and padded map pockets and rope cords on the seat backs. When cloth seats are selected, they're complement Calgary inserts on the doors and quarter trim panels. The 1984 Mark 7 Bill Blass Designer Series, a unique blend of engineering and high fashion from Lincoln Mercury. Introducing a new standard for the world's great road cars, the 1984 Mark 7 LSC from Lincoln Mercury. Now there is a new breed of American luxury car, a car with design leadership, extraordinary performance, impeccable road manners, and unquestioned luxury. Its styling cues are distinctly international, from its optional fog lamps, to the look of the wheels, to the bold charcoal accent that dramatize its exceptionally clean lines. The look of precision and performance is further reflected in the stunning LSC cockpit, where ergonomically designed instruments and controls are displayed against a non-reflective black background. The seats are wrapped in leather, the traditional texture of the world's great cars. Leather covers the steering wheel and the gear shift and the armrest on the driver's console. Every aspect reflects the functional elegance of a true driver's car. This car exists to be an extension of the driver's skill, an embodiment of will. Beneath the hood, the power of a 5-liter electronically fueled injection V8 engine, an engine whose functions are monitored and controlled by an onboard computer, capable of processing 1,000,000 commands a second. Another microcomputer controls the innovative Mark 7 air suspension system, periodically adjusting vehicle attitude to maintain consistently correct handling and ride characteristics, regardless of load factors or the quality of the road. On the LSC, that system is augmented with a special handling package that includes performance modifications to the steering gear, air springs, stabilizer bars, struts, shock absorbers, and tires for quick response and handling precision. The 1984 Mark 7 LSC, a different breed of luxury car, extraordinary even by Mark 7 standards. The Mark 7, a technically advanced luxury car. From its excellent aerodynamics to computer-controlled suspension and sophisticated power plants, this car represents an extraordinary collection of innovative features. Let's examine some of them in more detail. The benefits of its aerodynamics have already been explained in the first module. Let's look at some examples of specific aerodynamic features that you can point to in your presentation of the car. Mark 7 aerodynamic development began in February of 1980 and entailed more than 240 wind tunnel test hours. These tests resulted in an aerodynamically tuned front valance and grille surround. Headlamps, designed flush with the body surface to minimize airflow interruption. Front and rear body side surfaces that are tapered rather than square and clean of excessive ornamentation, which might catch the wind. The windshield is set at a fast 60-degree angle. The aircraft-type doors are designed to blend into the roofline, creating a tight fit with no protruding edges. The drip moldings are inside the door, where they cannot catch the wind to create turbulence and its accompanying noise. Glass in the rear window is set nearly flush with the body surface to better conduct a smooth flow of air. The rear window surround has been aerodynamically tuned to reduce drag. The rear deck has a high profile to further assist in drag reduction. The bumpers, front and rear, are integrated into the body panels to provide a smooth surface. Even the wheel lips are smaller than on the past models and provide less surface to capture the wind. The result is a drag coefficient of 0.38. For reference, recent models of the Cadillac Seville and Eldorado have coefficients in excess of 0.50. A Cimarron registers 0.43, and a Mercedes 300D is registered at 0.45. The innovative new air suspension system is featured on the Mark 7 and the 1984 Continental. It consists of 3 electronic height sensors, a compressor, 4 air springs with integral solenoids, 4 air lines connecting each spring to the compressor, and a control module with a single-chip microcomputer. When the ignition key is turned on, commands from the control module instruct the compressor to direct air to and from each of the 4 air springs, automatically leveling the car front to rear and side to side to accommodate load and weight distribution. While some of the domestic competitors utilize front-to-rear load leveling systems, no domestic or foreign luxury car competitor can offer side-to-side leveling. In addition, the air springs have a variable rate feature that provides a low rate of travel to achieve the boulevard ride on good roads, while the rate increases significantly during extreme suspension travel on rough roads to avoid the tires from leaving the road and the suspension from bottoming out. Based on more than 2 million miles and 4 years of testing, this air spring has proven to be more durable than conventional steel springs. The ride and handling of the Mark 7 is exceptional. A test drive must be part of every product presentation. No amount of explanation can match the actual experience of driving this innovative new Mark. As indicated earlier, the standard powertrain on the Mark 7 consists of an electronically fuel-injected V8, whose vital functions are monitored by EEC4, the latest onboard computer engine control system. And there is more news on the horizon. The Mark 7 will soon be available with another power plant, a specially designed, completely new 2.4-liter diesel built specifically for passenger cars. This engine is a turbocharged indirect injection, 6-cylinder inline power plant with an overhead camshaft. It will be teamed with a 4-speed overdrive automatic transmission and is expected to attain approximately 50% better gas mileage than the gasoline engine. It will utilize a glow-plug fast-starting system designed to reduce cold starting times and cold engine exhaust smoke. It will produce a peppy 109 horsepower at 4,600 RPMs and 150 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPMs. It is state-of-the-art in diesel development for passenger cars. And another example of advanced Mark 7 technology. From Lincoln Mercury, where quality is job one. The 1984 Mark 7 is an all-new car with a long list of innovative features. We would like to briefly acquaint you now with just a few of the items which have never before been available on a Mark. First, the standard features. The new Mark now provides a full 4-wheel power disc brake system. Many previous models featured disc brakes only in the front. The fully automatic power antenna is a new design that extends the antenna when the ignition and radio are turned on and retracts it when either are turned off. It offers greater convenience and reduced customer risk of damage. Automatic interior temperature control is standard, and the added electronics with digital display permit more accurate setting and monitoring of interior temperatures. To further create a comfortable interior environment, heat ducts extend from the rear of the console to provide balanced heating throughout the vehicle. This feature is not available on domestic competition. The Mark also provides a full-length floor console and shifter. The console features an integral and separate compartment for cassette tape stowage with molded tape slots, a separate stowage bin for other items, as well as a built-in compartment to package the new portable Help CB radio option. plus an integral tray with 2 gimbaled coffee cup holders. The new configuration of the seat adjustment controls provide a visual display of seat adjustment capability. The new electronic overhead module contains diagnostic warning lights and integrated map lamps. The optional electronic compass and outside temperature indicator are also housed here. New dual side window defoggers are integrated into the instrument panel. Those are a few of the new Mark 7 standard features. Here are the new options. New seat options are available, including power reclining seats with an infinitely variable capability. Drivers and passenger seats can be heated independently of the car's other heating systems. The power moonroof is now available with a new, more effective vent feature that was not available on past designs. Dual power mirrors are now standard equipment. Heated mirrors are available as an option. And finally, the high-performance handling package that is standard on the LSC is also available as an option on the other series. In all, there are more than 20 new standard functional features and 16 new options on the 1984 Mark 7. A complete listing of them can be found in the printed training materials provided to your dealership. They are worth the extra study. The Mark 7 is an impressive new car. To present it fully to the customer, you must understand it fully yourself. And you must demonstrate it. From aerodynamics to onboard computers, this is one of the most technically advanced cars on the road. A lot of new cars today offer change. Mark 7 offers progress. That is the Lincoln Mercury difference.
The Lincoln Commitment. It's not an advertising slogan or a motto on a wall someplace or a gimmick that'll be forgotten when things get tough. The Lincoln Commitment is quite simply a promise to our customers to build and sell the best luxury cars available in America. Over the past few years, the quality of our products has improved dramatically. We've seen the proof of that in our quality audits. You've seen it in the showrooms, in the service bays, and on the road. You'll see that quality improve even more in every single car we build. But quality isn't something we can effectively advertise. Our saying it isn't enough. We must show our commitment in our plant quality, in your dealership pre-delivery quality, in our continuing concern that our customers are completely satisfied. Then, word of mouth will do our quality advertising for us. That idea is personified in the Lincoln Commitment. It's a program that requires the active support and concerted efforts of each of us. Plant workers, Lincoln Mercury Division, Ford Parts and Service Division, and dealership employees. It's a program of immense scope. It involves improving owner satisfaction by ensuring assembly quality and superior product delivery condition to the customer, by providing a comprehensive and expanded owner recontact program so that any problems can be identified and rectified quickly, by offering an outstanding warranty and protection program worthy of an automobile of the highest quality, and lastly, by providing a total care package that will underline the luxury owner's special status and treatment. Those are the broad outlines. Between the lines, there's a great deal of effort we know we have to expend if we're to be the best in the business. Customer loyalty, customer satisfaction is not something lightly given. It's something that must be earned, and it isn't easy. Nothing worthwhile ever is. But it is something we're committed to earning every single day. That is the Lincoln Commitment. A pledge to our customers that we will provide them the best luxury product available, now and in all the years ahead.
In the world of fashion, it takes style, sophistication, accent, balance, and full distinction to stand out from the crowd. The same principles hold true in the world of luxury automobiles. To stand out, you must demonstrate style, sophistication, accent, balance, and distinction. To be considered superior, you can look to one car maker consistently to set the trend. Lincoln Mercury, where quality is job one. And to one luxury automobile that can be as fashionable as you are. The 1984 Continental. Without question, when you say Continental, one of the first thoughts that comes to mind is style. The elegant, graceful sculpture of the body is immediately recognized and admired. Sure, it looks impressive, but more important, Continental's design is aerodynamically efficient. Notice how the front end slopes down, and how the grille, hood, and fenders blend into the body. Extensive wind tunnel research contributed to this design. You may wonder, why the emphasis on aerodynamics? The answer is simple. Since a car, any car, can use more than half of its power at highway speeds just to overcome wind resistance, you can improve fuel economy by shaping the body to cut through the air more easily. All around this beautiful luxury sedan, you can see the effects of aerodynamic design. The bumpers are molded into the body. The mirrors are aerodynamically shaped. In addition to better fuel economy, sleek aerodynamics also improves handling, particularly on the highway. But while the design is efficient, it still reflects the style and the fashionable elegance that the Continental name implies. People look to Continental to set the trend in engineering sophistication. Efficient design and advanced electronics are Continental hallmarks. Of course, Continental's looks are appealing, but its real beauty is found underneath this sleek exterior. Its microcomputer-controlled air suspension system, for example, is considered by many to be nothing less than an engineering marvel. Ordinary cars use metal springs. As you put more weight into a car, it rides lower, but not Continental. As you add more weight, a compressor pumps more air into the air springs, so that the car always maintains a level stance. The front and rear, as well as side-to-side ride heights, are constantly measured and adjusted. The air springs maintain a premium ride and consistent handling, whether you're driving by yourself or with passengers and cargo. The system is so sophisticated it won't lower if a door is open, to prevent catching it on a curb. Even the shock absorbers are of an advanced design on Continental. They're pressurized inside with nitrogen gas. Typical shock absorbers use oil inside that flows through a series of passages and valves. Under harsh use, the oil becomes hot, thins out, and starts foaming. but the pressurized nitrogen inside Continental shock absorbers prevents this. Foaming is almost eliminated, and you get consistent, fade-resistant performance, even after rugged use. Continental's electronically fuel-injected 5-liter V8 engine is another sophisticated feature. It's controlled by an EEC4 computer, one of the most advanced onboard automotive computer in the world. The brains of the EEC4 are found on 2 semiconductor chips, almost a quarter-inch square, but they have the capability to process 1 million operations per second. The EEC4 evaluates a variety of engine functions and makes instant adjustments in order to achieve an optimal balance of power, fuel economy, and emission control. It evaluates data such as the temperature of the air going into the engine and the engine speed, and precisely controls the flow of fuel through the electronic fuel injection. The EEC4 also stores operating data in its memory whenever the engine is running. A technician can use the EEC4 to find sources of energy quickly, even intermittent ones because of the information in the memory. Inside Continental, there's more sophistication. The electronic instrument panel uses multicolored graphics that are distinct and easy to read. The digital speedometer displays speed in miles or kilometers per hour. One of Continental's more advanced features is the message center. It displays the day, date, and time. And it includes a trip computer that's easy to use. If you're going on a trip, you first enter the number of miles to your destination. Then by using this 12-button keyboard, you can find out information such as the estimated time of arrival, average fuel economy, current fuel economy, elapsed miles, distance to destination, and elapsed time. All of these calculations are based on current speed, but the computer updates itself continually to compensate for speed changes or the time you're stopped. It can even be programmed to sound an alarm at a specific time during the trip. All of these sophisticated features, inside and out, help make Continental responsive, quiet, comfortable, and a pleasure to drive. The interior of Continental is nothing less than luxurious. It reflects the fashionable accent Continental is known for. In everything you see, in everything you touch, the accent is on style, comfort, and convenience. In reflection of a classical era, the instrument panel and doors are trimmed in real walnut veneer. The Comfort Lounge seats feature dual 6-way power control, dual armrests, and individual recliners. Continental is equipped with fully electronic automatic climate control air conditioning. Just set the temperature, it heats and cools as necessary. An all-electric AM/FM stereo search radio with 6 speakers is standard. The standard overhead console is a convenient location for warning lamps and courtesy reading lamps. The optional electronic compass and outside temperature indicator, as well as a receptacle for an optional garage door opener, are also positioned here. The standard luxury continues into the back seat. There's a folding center armrest, integral headrests, a rear seat heater duct, map pockets, roof rail assist handles, and of course, comfortable seats and plenty of room. The accent is on style, comfort, and fashion. Continental is well equipped with numerous standard features, but for that special balance and tailoring that makes your Continental distinctly yours, you can add to it from a list of optional equipment. If you're looking for high mileage, there's an optional 2.4-liter 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine designed specifically for passenger car use. This engine is a turbocharged indirect injection 6-cylinder inline power plant with an overhead camshaft. It will be teamed with a 4-speed overdrive automatic transmission and is expected to attain approximately 50% better gas mileage than the gasoline engine. It will utilize a glow plug starting system designed to reduce cold starting times and cold engine exhaust smoke. The 2.4-liter diesel will produce a peppy 109 horsepower at 4,600 RPMs and 150 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPMs. It is state-of-the-art in diesel development for passenger cars, and another example of advanced Continental technology from Lincoln Mercury, where quality is job one. For an open airfield, there's a power-controlled glass moonroof. The power deck lid pull-down is a convenient feature that closes the last few inches of the deck lid automatically. The keyless entry system lets you open the car doors without a key by simply pressing in a code. Customize the seats for interior balance. Power reclining seat backs are available, as well as heated seats. The electronic AM/FM stereo radio can be combined with a cassette tape player. And the premium sound system includes a more powerful amplifier and upgraded speakers in all 6 positions. There are many other features, of course, all designed specially to balance and further enhance Continental. Valentino and Givenchy take Continental and trim it to become something more. With special distinction to set these 2 models apart from all other luxury automobiles. The Valentino Designer Series model is a dual shade of Cabernet wine and medium charcoal glamour clear coat metallic. Unique striping separates the colors on the side and braces the deck lid. Cast aluminum wire wheels are standard, along with coach lamps. Inside, the seats are covered in charcoal leather with velour pleat inserts, and the steering wheel is leather wrapped. The other Designer Series model is by Givenchy. The dual shade theme is slate blue over blue flannel clear coat metallic. A tri-band body side stripe blends with both colors and accents them. Inside, the seats are luxuriously covered in rich Radcliffe cloth. So if you want, leather seats are available. Of course, the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. Continental for 1984. Stylish, sophisticated, with an accent, balance, and distinction that make it a one-of-a-kind luxury automobile that can be as fashionable as you.
If you were a collector of fine art, you would know what to look for when evaluating an artistic work. The subject, composition, color, and design would be superior in a work executed by an accomplished artist. The same is true when it comes to luxury automobiles. There's no mistaking a superior work for a lesser one. Its traits in every area stand up to exacting scrutiny, to stringent demands. Let's examine a luxury car that is one of the finest in ride, comfort, and traditional full-size 6-passenger roominess. A masterpiece that's proven itself against the test of time. That work of art is none other than the 1984 Lincoln. The overall appearance of the Lincoln is elegant, classic sophistication. The exterior is distinctive and immediately recognized. Its quality and craftsmanship show from every angle. The same is true on the interior of the Lincoln, where you find a superior level of luxury appointments and full-size room and comfort. The twin comfort lounge seats feature 6-way power control for the driver's seat and rich Schubert cloth. If you want the luxury of soft, supple leather, it can be ordered as an option. Air conditioning with automatic temperature control and automatic blower control is standard, as is an all-electronic AM/FM stereo search radio with 4 speakers and a fully automatic power antenna. Power windows and door locks. A remote control deck lid release. An automatic parking brake release. For 1984, Lincoln is equipped with new nitrogen gas pressurized shock absorbers that provide consistent, fade-resistant performance and contribute to its smooth ride. Lincoln's engine is a 5-liter V8 with electronic fuel injection. The engine is controlled by the EEC4 computer. It improves performance, fuel economy, and emission control. Lincoln is a precision automobile, crafted to exacting standards and specifications. It is truly a work of fine art. You can equip your Lincoln with a host of optional features to suit your individual tastes and needs. Add extra distinction with either the carriage roof or an elegant vinyl coach roof. With the illuminated entry system, when you lift either front door handle, a special lighted ring around the door lock cylinder and all the interior lights turn on for 20 seconds. A power deck lid pull down makes closing the trunk easier. You can experience an open-air feeling with the power glass moonroof. Inside, 6-way power adjustments can be added for the front passenger seat, as well as manual seat back recliners. A popular option is a tilt steering wheel. the steering wheel can also be leather wrapped. And fingertip speed control is located on the steering wheel spokes. The electronic instrument panel puts a variety of information clearly in front of you, with an electronic digital speedometer, clock with month, day, and date, and a message center with a trip log and warning messages. These Lincoln options let you take your superbly crafted luxury automobile and turn it into a true original. For an added degree of action, the Lincoln Signature Series. It features special exterior accents, a vinyl coach roof, and locking wire wheel covers. Inside, you'll find 6-way power twin comfort seats, along with a higher level of luxury trim. The most prestigious Lincoln is the Cartier Designer Series. It includes the features of the Signature Series, plus a good deal more. The paint is a special dual shade of Arctic white over platinum clear coat metallic. The coach roof is a luxurious vinyl Arctic white Valino grain with Frenched backlight. And the wheels are turbine spoke aluminum. Inside, the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. Speed control is standard, and all of the trim is tastefully and elegantly coordinated. The 1984 Lincoln, an outstanding work of fine art, a masterpiece that others look to for inspiration, but one that will never be duplicated. Lincoln, Continental, and Mark VII each hold a special niche in the luxury market and in the eyes of potential buyers. Understand the relative positions of each car, who its buyers are, and you'll be on your way to greater sales success. Lincoln buyers are generally older than the buyers of the Continental or the Mark VII. They're interested in room, ride, and the traditional aspects associated with what they see as the ultimate American luxury car. The established identity and prestige of the Lincoln is important to them. A direct competitor to the Lincoln is the Cadillac DeVille. You'll find buyers of Continental to be a little younger than Lincoln buyers. They also tend to be better educated and more affluent. They're traditional too, but fashionable as well. Continental buyers like to think of themselves as contemporary, and they're looking for high technology in their luxury cars. They're interested in the styling of Continental, which makes it stand out from the crowd. Prospects are likely to be interested in the Cadillac Seville. Buyers of Mark VII will probably be the most difficult to qualify. You can expect them to be noticeably younger than your other luxury car prospects, and to be more affluent as well. They'll be interested in handling and performance, as well as style. Many of them will probably be owners of imported cars, but they may not be happy with them, having found the cost of ownership higher than expected. Other buyers will be looking for functional traits, but they hesitate to buy imports because of price and domestic loyalty. Since the new Mark VII represents a significant departure from previous Marks, the luxury market is going to look somewhat different this year. You might find current owners of Mark VI more interested in one of our other luxury cars rather than in the new model. Analyze their needs carefully before deciding on which car to present. Likely prospects for the Mark VII will be owners of Cadillac Eldorado, Oldsmobile Toronado, Buick Riviera, and older Marks, like the Mark IV or V. When you talk to owners of four-door Marks, remember that they're very likely looking for roominess, in which case you should present the Lincoln to them. Owners of two-door Marks may be more difficult to qualify. If they're interested in six-passenger roominess, again present the Lincoln, as it seems less likely they'd be interested in the Continental. On the other hand, current Continental owners may be Mark VII prospects because of their interest in advanced, more contemporary styling. 1984 offers expanded opportunities in the luxury car market with Lincoln, Continental, and Mark VII. Prepare yourself with thorough knowledge of our products and prospects, and you'll be on the road to increased sales and more satisfied customers. The opportunities are there. Make the most of them.